We lost a wicket, and I stood up, and I actually did say to him, fasten your seatbelts. And he looked at me like that for 5 tests. Never spoke a word from me for 5 tests. I thought I'd like upset him.
Do you want to stand there and give him a good kick? Do you want to kick him a bit hard?
Word for word, me old duck.
0 points.
Still 0.
Don't get a point for that.
No. England have got a great mentality. Have they got the game to back it up?
Do you want to go sit with him?
Get in there!
Hello and welcome to the first test of the Quiz for the Urn series, brought to you by TalkSport and Grosvenor Casinos. 18 plus, begambleaware.org. This is the ultimate Ashes quiz. 5 different episodes, loads of questions, loads of memories and loads of fun. But of course, as with any Ashes series, these guys aren't here just to take part. They want to win. So let's meet our 2 teams. Representing Australia, we've got TalkSport cricket writer, commentator, Stato. Basically, anything to do with cricket, he's done it. It's Jarrod Kimber. Is there anything you haven't done in cricket?
I haven't played it very well.
You haven't played it very well. Outside of playing, you've done every job
Everything
possible,
else,
right?
everything
Good
else.
stuff. And because Jarrod's cricket knowledge is strong, to represent England, we thought we'd bring in not just one, but 2 of England's greatest ever bowlers, Darren Gough and Steve Harmison. Boys, how are we doing? How are we feeling?
We're OK. Yeah. I don't think we've got much of a chance against Jarrod. Well, that's normal for when I played in the Ashes anyway. It might be a bit different for Steve.
No, yeah, I'm not that confident. To be
No,
fair.
no, you don't.
Two fast bowlers against an absolute statistician is not really going to...
You're not giving off the energy.
No,
don't
you're
make
not.
me get your arms out.
I know. At least Darren's got some, he's got a pen and paper.
I've just got a
and
book
he's
pretending
got
to write stuff in it.
pretending to look really, really clever.
Yeah, he's drawing.
Yeah.
He's doing his field positions and he's too much to
Jarrod, are you okay with being a man down? You still confident?
I'm still slight favourite, aren't I?
I reckon if we were to book it up, can you be odds on
So
favourite?
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Good stuff.
I say that and then I'll lose.
Yes. Well, I think most people are hoping that you lose. We want the 2 England legends to win, don't we? We are here, of course, thanks to Grosvenor Casinos. They've been in the game a long time, over half a century of real casino experience and passion. And when we talk about important half centuries, there really is only one place to go to. Darren Gough, just take it away. You know a thing or two, don't you, about 50s and Ashes cricket?
Of course I do, mate. First Ashes test. It's SCG. Just went out and spanked 50, mate. No problem.
It was pure chaos, Paddy. Have you ever gone back and had a look at it? It was just... I remember watching it live going, what is happening here?
I'll tell you what happened, and it is a true story, and Mark Nicholas tells it. I don't even know what possessed me to say it. Because, to be honest, I think my first 9 tests, I think I was averaging about 36 with a bat. Everybody thought I was a genuine all-rounder. I definitely wasn't.
Until they started bowling at your head.
But I went out in SCG, there was something about that day, and I promise you, I was sat there, Mark Nicholas, I don't know how he got there, but he gets where water can't, doesn't he, Mark? Yeah. And he was sat in there, and we lost a wicket, and I stood up, and I actually did say to him, fasten your seatbelts. And I still to this day, I don't know why I said it. It must have just been a feeling. And I went out there and I shot a ball, didn't I? I don't think I hardly blocked a ball.
I think he played 2 shots of ball.
Yeah.
He's basically playing T20 cricket like a decade before.
Before T20 cricket was even a thing.
It was absolute chaos.
Was there a shot that stands out, Goffy, as one that you just thought perfect?
McDermott buffed her. Yeah, fetch it. Bounced me, 6. In fact, I actually got out, I think, hooking in the end, didn't I? 51, I think I got out hooking. But Craig McDermott, he was a proper bowler. He was coming towards the end of his career, I would say.
He's still pretty quick, though.
He still swung the ball with a new ball. Yeah. He had a great series. I think he got 20-odd wickets.
Got a lot of wickets.
Look at me with the knowledge. Right. He got 20-odd wickets that series.
Now I'm nervous.
I'm confident now. I'm getting more confident now.
Yeah. And a 50 for Darren Gough in Test match cricket. 49 not out. What happened, Harmy?
Monty ran me out. Monty Panesar.
I thought it had been run out.
No, run out. I was a little bit slighter than I was then. Hit the ball into the gap. Monty's like looking at the sky and didn't run. So the next time I hit the ball straight to A.B. de Villiers, and Monty was like there, right in my face. So we managed to get past each other about halfway, and A.B. threw the stumps down. Monty said as I was going off, "Sorry, mate, I thought he was a wicketkeeper." But
And how did you take that? Was it right?
I mean, when Monty says things like that, you can't get upset.
He's too nice, isn't he, to get angry
He's
at?
just a lovely, lovely man. So at 49, I'll take 49. I didn't have the batting prowess that he had. But, I mean, 49, I'd take that. Not a problem.
Not too bad at all. So it is the first test, it is the first innings, and the first innings of the first test is called Words Before Wickets. Now, we're going to test your knowledge on some Ashes sledges of the past. Harmy, is there an Ashes sledge that you delivered that stands out?
No, not really. Nobody understood a word I said 30 miles south of Durham. So I was like, no point sledging somebody. I mean, actions speak louder than words, Samuel. And my actions was bowling, and I wasn't very, very good with it. I left that to the likes of Andrew Flintoff. We didn't have many sledges. Goffy's era, you had a few. You and Corky were quite confident with a word or two. Even this group, I reckon England are going to out-sledge Australia in this current series. But in 2005, no, we didn't have many. Try to think, we didn't have too many.
Well, you don't need to when you're winning.
Exactly.
See, we had to because we lost everyone. so we had to. I mean, the best sledge I had was someone who never said a thing. And that was my first series, again, 94. Was going over to Australia. And I'd always wanted to get David Boone out. Because, growing up, he was, like, unbelievable. And I got him out. He left one. Knocked his off-poles out. I was delighted. And then I went out to bat when it was our turn. We didn't last very long. I think Warney bowled us out, as usual. And I went in, and I like to be friendly with people. Well, except when I've got a ball in my hand. But when I'm batting, I tried to talk to him.
Nervous, isn't it?
He used to feel at short leg. Yeah, a bit nervous. Obviously, I'm facing Craig McDermott and a few others who were quite lively, and Shane Warne's playing. And I just wanted to talk to him and say, "Hi, mate, how you doing?" And he just looked at me. You know that look he had with the long handlebars? He just looked at me, and he looked at me like that for 5 tests. Never spoke a word from me for 5 tests. I thought I'd, like, upset him. Yeah. But at the end of the series, it's just the way they were, wasn't it, that Australian side with Steve Waugh and all them guys? They didn't speak. And then the last test, he was the nicest human being.
You go and have a pint
afterwards. He went and played with Army at Durham, and he used to have a beer with him all the time and chat, and he became like a good mate in the end. But he didn't speak to me for 5 tests.
He was my captain for 3 years, and I think for the first 18 months, he didn't speak to me. But he did say afterwards he didn't understand a word I said. No. So the reasons, it wasn't like England, Australia, it was just he didn't understand.
There we go, fair enough. Let's get into some questions then, shall we? These are all about sledges, OK? First question is for Australia. Jarrod, let's do this. Which Englishman, upon being told by Mark Waugh that he was nowhere near good enough to play for England, delivered the famous line, "Maybe not, but at least I'm the best player in my own family"?
I know you'll know who this is. I knew this question wouldn't be on there, and I should have Googled it beforehand. Is it Bicknell?
No.
Is it a Surrey guy, though, isn't it?
Comes across, doesn't it?
I've been told no.
Oh, you are joking.
You've got to be able to transfer.
I knew you were going to
go, guys.
It's one of the only questions we'll both know together.
It was indeed Jimmy Ormond. There we go. First question then for England. To which player did Nasser Hussain once say, "I don't mind this lot chirping at me, but you're just a bus driver"? To which player did Nasser say, "I don't mind this lot chirping me, but you're just a bus driver"?
Stuart McGill? No, wouldn't be McGill.
No, it wasn't McGill.
Merv Hughes was classed as a bus driver, but that was Javid, wasn't it?
Not sure you're sledging Merv Hughes at that stage.
No, I don't think he is.
No, it's when he was. Who would it have been? Somebody who come on as 12th man. It was obviously Langer.
No, I wouldn't mean Langer. Wouldn't be not going to chirp Langer and say that.
Well, he wouldn't be able to reach the pedals.
No. Neither would Nasser. Do you reckon it's Langer? I'm not convinced it's Langer.
Who are we going for, boys? Going to push you for an answer.
Hayden.
Can't be
Simons, one of them.
You'll not have played against Simons.
You wouldn't say that to Simons, would you? I don't want to help you guys, but you wouldn't say that.
I don't think Nasser would say that to Simons. As much as Nasser was brave at times, but that was stupid.
Pushing you for an answer here, Army. Can you look at him?
Go on then, whichever one you go with.
Katic.
Oh, it's Justin Langer, Goffy. You've said I mean, seriously. You've said You've got 2 from 2. You've got 0 points at the moment.
I knew it was Langer. I'd heard it before.
You played 2 glorious cover drives that have been stopped.
He wouldn't do it against Langer.
You wouldn't do it against Langer.
It was Justin Langer.
I'd have been better. Do you want to go sit with him?
All right, now we're going to give you some famous sledges with a word or phrase missing. You've got to fill in the blanks, and I'll be a little bit lenient here if you're pretty close to it. You don't have to get it right word for word, but my decision is absolutely final. This is for Australia. Fill in the blank, Jarrod. From this famous line delivered by Fred Truman to an Australian batsman as he was coming in to bat. There we go. It's on the screen. Don't bother. Son, you'll be back soon.
It's a phrase. It's
Yeah,
not a word.
it's a phrase, yeah.
Um,
I like this one.
you know this one as well?
That's Yorkshireman, isn't he?
Jeez.
He'll say it properly as well.
Don't bother, son, you'll be back soon.
Don't bother putting your gloves on, son. You'll be back soon.
It's incorrect. Goff, you think you know it? What is it?
Don't bother shutting the gate. Son. We'll be back soon.
Darren Gough's on fire. There we go. Don't bother shutting the gate, son. You'll be back soon.
Word for word, me old duck.
0 points.
Still 0.
No, I've got
0
points. Not got a point.
It doesn't go over. You are 3 from 3, and yet you're still drawing 0-0. Right, come on, boys. Come on, the England. Fill in the blank for this line delivered by Merv Hughes to Graham Couch. Would you like me to bowl and see if you can play that?
Piano? No.
Slower. Underarm.
It's not a piano.
It's got to be underarm.
No, was it not something like, would you,
No.
would you like me?
me to bowl? Think about the sentence.
Yeah.
Would
It's
you
something
like
you can
me
play.
to bowl?
It's something that you can play, to play on words. So would you like me to bowl a piano? See if you can play that. Would you like to bowl a
All right,
guitar?
we'll go-
See if
do
you
you
can
wanna go
play
with
that. I'm sure I've heard a piano before.
Is that your final answer?
Go on then.
I would have said piano too.
Let's have a look, boys. Go on, the boys! There we go. Would you like me to bowl a piano and see if you can play that?
I got one of Goffy's imaginary points there.
No, that's the genuine point. There we go. To Australia, fill in the blank to complete this line delivered by Phil Tufnell by an Australian fan. Oi, Tufnell, can I borrow your brain? I'm...
Building an idiot.
There we go. He
I
was
really
quick there.
enjoyed pointing at you while I said
Thank you very much.
That's not
Noted, by
fair,
the
that.
way.
I actually said that one on air
When?
for England-New Zealand series.
He said it to me recently. But honestly, that one I did know.
Well, you
I
got
knew
it.
the piano one as well, to be fair.
You got it correct. There we go. One more question in this round. This is for the England. Fill in the blank for this line delivered by an England fan to former Aussie batsman and cookbook author Matthew Hayden. You're Hayden, and so is your...
Batting partner or something.
Did he just give it away there by the cookery stuff?
What are you thinking, boys? What sort of ideas have you got here?
You said
We're
partner,
blank
didn't
on that
you?
one.
So you said
Absolute
partner.
blank.
You said partner, didn't you?
It's, and so it could be your partner Langer, but we've had Langer already. It could be his fishing. Could be his cooking. No idea.
Was it Little Mate?
No. Chicken casserole.
They're cooking,
he's giving it
I
away.
think how obvious we have to make. I didn't just randomly decide to throw in former Aussie batsman and
It
cookbook
sound very well if
author.
it had said cookbook.
No,
would
it's
it?
probably not the
mean,
greatest
look,
Sledge, is it?
They're not going to come up with casserole anyway, are they? You either need to know casserole or...
Yeah,
you're in
I feel
trouble.
like it's not one you're going to work towards, is it? Yeah. So end of the first innings of the first Test match. Scores are level at 1-1 as we go into the all-important second innings. Jarrod, have you noticed, by the way, that the sledging for this series started really early as Ben Stokes arrived in Australia with the most kind of obvious basic New Zealand-born Ben Stokes has arrived. I mean, the Aussie humour needs to improve, doesn't it?
Yeah, speak for yourself. I've heard your humour. Look,
like
it's
the
what they
dress
do.
sense, isn't it?
They probably already had the template down, Sam. They already had the template
From 4 years ago, yeah.
So they
Well,
used
it is
it
copy
again.
and pasted from last time.
Do you know what I liked about the old Sledge when they came through the airport? Is but there were Ben Duckett behind him, and both of them were dragging their golf clubs. Right? That's what I loved about it, because that is the new era of cricketer. When we took our golf clubs, right, they came out separately.
We were never
didn't
allowed
want
to
to
take
like
them.
show, but we're here to play golf as well.
Yeah.
But this team are not bothered. We're here to play cricket and win the Ashes, but we're also here to enjoy your country. We're going to drink your wine, right? And we're going to play golf on all your best golf courses free of charge, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. And I like that. It's like dragging your golf club through customs. I thought it was genius.
Now, boys, it's time for the second innings, and this part of the quiz is called Opening Day. As we approach the opening day of the first Test in Perth, we thought we'd test our team's knowledge on famous opening days of Ashes series gone by.
Does Harmy get a bye from this? Does he not have to do this round?
Oh, that's unnecessary.
No, because otherwise he's just... I was trying to help my friend, and you've made it dark. I'm just saying.
Do you want to stand there and give them a good kick? Do you want to kick them a bit harder?
No, that's under a different bracket. That's the worst opening day.
OK, here we go, boys. This time I'm coming to England for the first question. Harmy and Goff, you can, of course, discuss which Englishman scored a century in Cardiff on day one of the 2015 Ashes series.
2015.
2015.
That's 10 years ago, Army.
Wasn't.
So 10 years ago, think of Cardiff. Who would have opened the party? 10 years ago. Well, Root would have been in. Absolutely, Root would have been in there.
Root, Stokes, Bairstow.
Who opened then? That series 10 years ago.
Was it not Sam Robson?
Cookie.
Lythy. Cookie Lythy.
Got to be one of them.
Which Englishman scored a century in Cardiff on day one of the 2015 Ashes series?
Well, live in that 10 years ago.
It was Root, wasn't it? Sure it was. Lythy was.
Look, if we're in doubt, go for the one who's got the most hundreds. Well, it's Cook or Root, innit? There's two of
I
them.
don't think it was Cookie. I think it was Root.
Need an answer, boys. Who are we going for?
Should we go left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Root.
Correct, Derek. Well done. Australia's question one on the opening day of the 2010-11 Ashes. Ben Hilfenhaus got Andrew Strauss out with the third ball of the day. But who took the catch at gully?
That's a harder question than I thought it was going to be. So 10-11 Ashes. Mike Hussey.
Correct, well done. Good stuff.
I knew that as well.
Yeah, I can picture the shot, the cut
I
shot.
knew
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All I was trying to remember is who was the gully. At least you guys had to go between Cook and Root.
Yeah.
I had to think who was standing at gully 15
when
years
they started
ago.
mentioning Adam Lyth and Sam Robson,
No,
I
no,
thought
just like that.
just go for
I was like,
Joe
where's
Root.
Nick Compton?
No, we were talking about openers to try and work out
don't
what
feel
teams
sorry
were.
for him. Hussey stood at that position for how many tests did he play? 7 or 10?
Yeah, but I started to remember
So it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Field a gully for every one of his
He's got a point.
Fair point.
England question two. Rory Burns was famously bowled by Mitchell Starc, wasn't he, with the first ball of the 21-22 Ashes series. But who took 5 wickets that day?
What series?
It was the 21-22. Rory Burns was bowled by Mitchell Starc, the first ball of the whole series in 21-22. But who took 5 wickets on that day?
Where was it at?
Brisbane, wasn't it?
Lion?
I don't think Lyon took. No, Lyon hasn't took a lot of wickets at Brisbane. So it's got to be one of the 3 big guns, isn't it?
4 years ago. So 4 years ago? 21.
Yeah.
4 years ago, bowling attack would have been.
Hazelwood start.
Having got me about Hussey, as if the Australian bowling attack has changed in a decade and a half.
Got 1 or 3. Got 1 or 3 chances again.
It could be a trick one, this.
Could be a trick one,
Lion.
as in it could be Stark.
Is that? Well,
Not sure about Stark.
He's got to be the captain, then, isn't it? Really?
Hazelwood?
Cummins. Nah, Cummins. Yeah.
Yeah, go Cummington.
Pat Cummins is correct. There we go. Australia's question two. On the opening day of the 2019 series, Steve Smith's century dragged Australia from 122 for 8 to 284 all out. But with which player did he put on 88 runs?
Peter Siddle.
Correct. Good work, Jarrod Kimber. England question three. In the 94-95 series, Michael Slater hit the first 2 balls of the Ashes to the boundary. But who was opening the bowling for England after Devon Malcolm had fallen ill with chickenpox?
Daffy.
Hang on, yeah. So opening the ball in that game was De Freitas and McCaig. I think Daffy took the first over.
Daffy got hit for the 4s.
Phil De Freitas.
Yeah.
Good work, boys. Yeah, there we go. It is indeed. So essentially, it's quite simple here. If you get this point, it's a draw after the first test. If you get it wrong, England go 1 up. That sounds England go 1 up. I'm going to say that again. That sounds different. Here we go. In Don Bradman's first series as captain, in 36-37, which Englishman was out-caught by the first ball of the series?
36-37.
Yep, 1936-37.
Herbert Sutcliffe.
Is the wrong answer. Thomas Worthington is the correct answer.
He never got that.
Hey, boys.
How am I bothered?
Well,
I'll
no,
take
I
it
tell
1
you
up.
what, I've never won the opening test.
You've never won the opening test.
I don't even come close to it.
Do you know what, Jarrod? Lots of cricket still to be played.
I may not come back from this.
Oh.
I cannot believe that I've lost at least 2.
So the series score here is England 1, Australia 0. But boys, not far until the real thing starts. What chance do you give England, Harmy?
I think England have got. I mean, I can't predict what's going to happen. I really can't.
That's kind of the question, though.
I can see England winning 3-2. I can see them losing 3-2. I can see either side winning 4-1. I just think it's who can handle the pressure of the early test matches will be the one that wins it. England have got a great mentality. Have they got the game to back it up? New Zealand series concern me a little bit where they are from a batting point of view. Australia have got the perfect attack, bowling attack. I think we've got a very, very good attack on paper who haven't performed yet, and I think that will be the difference between the two. I know for a fact that Australia will bowl well in them 5 test matches. If England can match them, they have a chance. But from a score prediction, I mean, I think anything can happen in this series, which makes it great.
I think the schedule of this series makes the first test so important because it's in Perth. England, again, we don't know. Oh, Archer looks like he's fit now. He's bowling well. Bowled well in the 1 days against New Zealand. Would have bowled for 9 months.
He'll be fit now.
Yeah, he'll be fit, but it's going to be a gamble. Stokes, again, has been injured for a while. But if you can get off to a good start in Perth, and this is why the scheduling, the second one becomes massive. And I think the second test is a toss of a coin because it's a day-night, pink ball. It depends when you're going to be batting, when you're going to be bowling, if everything matches what you want it to do. And if you've lost that first one, you could easily get on the wrong side of the toss of the coin in the second. You're 2-0 down, and the series is finished. So I'm with him. I think the start is massive. England get momentum. I think the confidence in that team will be massive. Australia, Cummins ain't going to play. Cummins ain't going to play at least the first 2, I don't think. Might come back on the third, might. But if they're 2-0 up, I don't think he will come back. That he'll rest him. Australia
have won 14 of the last 15 tests in the Ashes in Australia. Is this at least going to be...
good.
That does sound very good. Is this at least going to be, even if Australia do win it, Jarrod, is it definitely going to be a much closer series?
I wouldn't say definitely, because I think if England don't win the first test, Australia are so good in the pink ball test that it could be 2-0. And once it's 2-0, the weight of Australia and all the nonsense sort of drops on top of you.
Sure.
So I wouldn't say definitely, but I've said that Australia should win 3-2. So I'm picking it's going to be close at this point.
I've gone 3-2 Australia as well.
And will you get off the fence and give us a score, please?
I'll go 3-2 England.
OK, good stuff. Well, I'm sure if the England boys are watching, this video before the first test, seeing you two go 1-0 up after the way you were messing around before, I'm sure that's going to give the boys plenty of confidence, right?
Chicken casserole as well. They did well. Yeah. I mean, that was a random one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the problem is now, we've got the day and nighter now.
The lights are going to go a little bit darker. Now, we're going to be back for the second test just before the real test starts at the Gabba as we continue the quiz for the urn brought to you by TalkSport and Grosvenor Casinos. Play with £50 when you register and deposit £20 at grosvenorcasinos.com. Join the home of real casino. Wagering restrictions, max wins and conditions apply. It's 18+. Gambleaware.org.